Hello and welcome to my channel Solar Scribe. I did a video yesterday and I for some reason thought it was the Equinox, and the Equinox I think is actually today, but I think because I'd got in my head the 19th to the 23rd, which is this solar gateway, solar gold gateway, I kind of got a little bit mixed up, but it doesn't really matter. But I think today is the Equinox, so I'll be doing a 5-day stint of these videos. Being given me showing you that. So this is a very show and tell video I've kind of been guided to do, so I'm not really going to explain things very much. I've been guided to say that you need to work out for yourself. We've got to start using our responsibility about what these keys and codes are, but I'm happy to do the videos, and that's what 5D is all about. It's about your creativity. So today is 23/2020, so obviously it's a 222, so I am going to do twin flame reading, but I'm guided to say a twin flame with a twist. So I have no clue what that means. Colours for today: green and teal, orange, solar plexus and solar sun. Okay, so I'll share what I can. I just kind of get a stop on things when I'm meant to just not say too much, because I'm changing somebody else's timeline. Well, that's not true. I could be affecting somebody else's timeline. I'm not changing it. So I tend to kind of, and plus we're in 5D now, so the words don't come that easily, if I'm honest, because we don't have the language to convey what's happening. So I'm going to pull 6 as I did yesterday. Yesterday's energy was very kind of clipped and to the point, because Commander Ashtar was here, and he's a man of few words, if I'm honest, or a being of few words, should I say. So he was kind of took over the show, and it was quite clipped. Quite an Egyptian theme here. Right, so I'll start with Freya. Phases and cycles. There's a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So she's referring directly to what's been happening on the planet with the, you know what, and with this. And basically what she's saying is the turns of the moon. There will be 3 turns of the moon. So I'm presuming she's meaning full cycles here. 3 turns of the moon, and the world you live in will look very different than it does now. Now, I'm not saying anything else about that. Just giving you what she said to me. Okay. 3 turns of the moon. So that's about 3 months, I'd say. Right, Horus through the gateway. So we're in the cosmic gateway now. We're in this solar energy gateway, and Serapis Bay is linking that to the ascension, which we, as a starlight, you will know this. So these are just reminders. They're saying they're just reminding you of what you already know, because it's already within you. Okay, so this is the orange that I'm feeling. That's the sacral chakra. There's a lot of activity going through there with the life force energy. So stars lights may want to tap into that. Okay. And then these 2. Soul Flame. These 2. Soul Flame and Krishna. Radha and Krishna. Okay, so they're giving a nod to the twin flame energy, which I'll be told about in a minute. They're not saying anything else about that. Right, so I'm going to do, again, this reading is very odd. It's not my normal kind of reading. I don't know whether I showed you that or not. Okay, so let's do the angels. They're going to come in and build on that message, is what Hanael, integrity. Okay. One more. Security. Right. So, coming through the base chakra, we've got security here, which is the security and safety through the base chakra. The base chakra has been purified and cleansed, which I've said in my previous videos, but what Hanael is saying, stand in your integrity through the base chakra at these very, very trying times. So there are people and starlights that could be tempted to alter the timeline, is what I'm being told. And alter the timeline in a way that would not necessarily be beneficial for them, because then the balance, they get imbalanced and then you're going to have to go back and redo it. So stand in your integrity, trust in your knowing, secure in your knowing that you know what you are doing. And this is twin flames coming together through the heart. Okay. So it's just a gentle reminder to stay in your integrity. And I'm hearing, well, it's a poem and I always get it wrong. When all about are losing, if you can keep your head when all around are losing theirs, that's what that energy is. I think it was Rudyard Kipling or somebody. Not really a poet person, but if you can keep your head when all about are losing theirs, that's what that is. That's what our job is as starseeds. Spiritual warrior through the base chakra again. So you've got ruby. Okay, so rubies would be helpful at this time for the base chakra. And Hanael is saying again, you've got the same colours, stand in your integrity. He's also saying the word integrity, you're integrating the diamond light, which is probably going to come out in a minute now that we've mentioned it. What would be... Okay, let's do this one. Oh, I didn't show you the book actually for the crystal. What's this one? Okay, so yeah, I'll do that in a sec. I'm being guided to pull another crystal card, which I will do. Okay, Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? So, Serapis wants to come in for this. This gold through this chakra is your energy. I know I've been emitting this golden energy field for quite a few days now. So we're being asked to lead. And it can be through the base chakra. Because sometimes starlights get stuck in the upper chakras and we're being asked to bring it down. We've got to be practical and bring it down into the now. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. A lot of starlights are having a really rough time. I know that. I've had a couple of meltdowns. But Freya's saying, phases and cycles. We will survive this. We know what we're doing. But what Zadkiel is saying, if you need to reach out for help, it's a link to the colour. If you need to reach out for help through the heart, please do. You're not in this alone. None of you are. None of us are. Okay. Right. I'm going to pull a Collect Baron Reed card. Right, this card's just fallen out, so I'm going to show it to you because the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Well, probably the answer to that at the minute is nothing, because everything is being shifted from beneath us. But what Freya is saying, we have to have this to start the new, to bring in this new beginning. It had to happen. There was no other way. The timeline was set and we went for it. Okay. Messenger of Air. So that's a nod to just be aware of what is around you through the air. So that's sound. So what sounds are coming to you? Music, conversations, anything that you can hear, anything that is airborne. What messages? Keep your ears open is what they're saying. Be acutely aware of what you're listening to. Okay. And then the crumbling is saying 5 days, and look what's on the other side. Okay. Right, I'm going to pull an Ascended Master from this deck now. Something about the diamond light coming in. I think it might be, I think it's the dragons, but we'll, the dragons are here very strongly. They've been around me for a few days as well. Moyra, 44. So I'm going to read this. Moyra is Chohan of the first wave of action. He's helping us with the changes ahead and our opportunities for ascension. He's a member of the White Brotherhood and originates from Mercury. And Moyra will soon become the Manu, the perfected man, on whom the new root race of humanity, with its 12 strands of connected and active DNA, will be based. In drawing this card, you are asked to lead by example, employing the self-discipline, strength and integrity of an Ascended Master. You are reminded to use your power for the highest good. I stand in my power. So basically that just sums up everything that we've just said. Stand in your integrity. Okay. The new root race, which is the base chakra. Okay. That's changing as well. And you will be asked to lead by example. So the priestess is saying, lead. We're being asked to lead this, which can be a little bit daunting, but trust me, we've been planning for this for thousands of years. We know what we're doing. Right, I am going to pull a dragon card, and I've got another deck of dragon cards as well, which I'm going to do. My cards are all over the place. It's very messy today. I feel like there's a bit of chaotic energy going on, which has stirred up. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. Silver Lunar Dragon. So I'm tying this in to Freya. And I'm also looking at this as the Christ Diamond Light with our Christ crystalline bodies. So I think it was a new moon yesterday, the 19th. I think it was a new moon. So you may want to look at what's happening with the moon at the moment. Right, done the dragons, done the ascended masters. Oh yeah, the animals were here quite strongly as well, so they want to come in, and then I'll do a Rumi card for the twin flames of you all. Dear, sensitivity. You are highly sensitive and possess a strong and innate intuition. By having an affinity with the deer, you have the power to deal with challenges with grace. Be vigilant, move quickly, and trust your instincts to get out of tricky situations. So in that card is the word power again. And it's saying that we have the grace to be able to do this. We have a strong and innate intuition. Okay. That's the deer. I'll pull a Rumi card. I did have a pack of dragon cards, but I'm not sure what I've done with them actually. Oh yeah, they're here. Right, let's do another dragon card first. Now, these are quite new. And I don't read the book, as you know, so let's see what they say. Feeling very strongly again this powerful energy of number 5, Father Time. So what this dragon is saying is the patriarchy it's over. The patriarchal system as we know it. And that's why Freya said 3 turns of the moon. The divine feminine are leading the way now. And that isn't in a 3D patriarchal his and hers kind of way. It's in a 5D standing in your sovereignty way. And there's divine masculine and feminine in all of us anyway. Okay, let's do a twin flame card. $44. Merciful Mother Jamal. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%. I think I might have got this yesterday. Yes, I did. So it was through the crown, the purple and the gold. This is what the gateway is. So if you just meditate on that for a second. And then we've got El Moyra, who's again 44, which I've just read out. And El Moyra talks about the Manu, the perfected man. So we've got the divine masculine, the divine feminine here, merging as one. Amazing. Right, I'm going to pull Metatron cards. I'm going to pull 3. I do have the book somewhere. Is it? It's here. Then astrology, then the numbers, and we're done. Okay, water, emotional well-being, number 7. So, encouraging to drink lots of water. Pink, self-love and nurture. Make sure you look after yourselves, 26. Okay, so I would say that that's the divine feminine. This is the dolphin energy if you want to connect with them. But also drink plenty of water. And light body. So that's the 4 chakras coming online, alignment. So your chakras may be a little bit out of alignment. Make sure that they're in full alignment going through the portal. Okay, right, so we do a astrology, which is this. Now yesterday, for some strange reason, I picked two. Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant and humble, with a discriminating, diligent and painstaking air. Okay. First house, what people see and the impression you give. We've gone beyond that point now, much chance saying. We've gone way beyond the point of wondering what other people think about us as starlights and what impression we're giving. We're stepping up and doing this thing. Whether they think you're weird, whether they think you're crazy, whether they, kind of get a certain look when you walk into the room because you've been talking about fairies and unicorns, doesn't matter. Step up and do it and lead. Okay, so because I need to look at the back of these, just so I need a blue one. So I'm going to shuffle. Mercury. How can you communicate, write, talk and travel? So this is really important at this time, because if most of us are unable to communicate that well in person, then we're going to be doing it in our houses. So write, talk and travel, obviously the travel bit, but write and talk. You may have a book inside you, a starlight book that you haven't written yet, or some channelings or some automatic writing. Really good opportunity to do that now. Look at how you communicate through technology with other starseeds. Okay, let's do the numbers. So I'm feeling that starlights are going to step up and start communicating in very, very unique ways to get in touch with each other, to do the work. I spent most of the night last night that I know of in on the other dimensions, in classes and learning and getting information, instructions. It was a really, really busy night for me last night. And I'm sure a lot of you feeling the same. Right, one more. Okay, right, this Five of Spades actually came up with one of the cards earlier. If you're wanting to meet your twin flame and it hasn't happened yet, look at your shadow work, look at your shadow side, because you could actually be sabotaging yourself. I'm not saying you are, I'm just giving you the message to look at it. What are you sabotaging within you that is causing a lack of action in meeting your twin flame? Okay, so that's that one. 5, 6 and 7, again with the numbers. So see, number sequences are really strong at the minute. And we've also got Ace, King, Ace 2, sorry. Right, King of Hearts is twin flame, and that's twin flame. So I'm feeling this shadow energy is more for the divine feminine than the masculine. The masculine's here and he's waiting. This is twin flame energy. Number 11. So it's all about the male. It's like divine masculines are really getting on board with this now. And the divine feminine is slightly holding back, I feel. Let me see what Freya's got to say on this. Yeah, illusions are revealed and released. So that's what she said the divine feminine is working on at the minute. And the divine feminine is also through the crown chakra, which is the silver. So there's kind of some illusion going on with the moon at the minute. Okay, so Divine Masculine's good to go. The Divine Feminine is being a little bit reticent about it all. So I want to just pull... What are you saying to me, Metatron? Right, I'm going to pull another Metatron card for the Divine Feminine, sorry. Inner child work. A lot of Divine Feminine starlights are doing inner child work at the minute. The suppression, repression, the abuse. So there's going to be, it's the shadow, they're doing the shadow work. So that's what that is. So what's happening is that with this Ace of Diamonds, once this has been sorted through this moon energy, then the Divine Masculine and Feminine are coming together on the four corners, which is the cornerstone and stability through the diamond light. So the Christ diamond light is here. I knew it'd be here somewhere, but so this is Christ diamond light in the middle. Okay. So as I say, I'll be doing a video every day, and it just asked me to pick the cards. I said, just so the Christ diamond light is here. There you go. So what Yeshua is saying is that the Divine Feminine, which we've just talked about, the inner child with Metatron, standing with Metatron and the shadow work, there's some forgiveness going on around this mental, physical abuse, you know, all the abuses. Is saying that the Divine Feminine are going through it. I did have a breakthrough last week to do with yeah, some pretty intense stuff, but it's happening. Okay, thank you for listening and watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.